but unfortunately here is playing offline. Let me check it first. Where is okay? I will check it on my tablet because my phone is somewhere down there under the guitar. Let me check on my tablet. Okay, I am streaming right now. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry for that, something went off. Yeah, and I was saying the history of the guitar. So why I have it for free? Because I bought it on this portal OLX as a used one for 250 euro, so 1000 zlotys, together with some effect, but I didn't want it, so I sold it for like 50 euro immediately. However, the guitar went broken and broken by shipment. Yeah, so the shipping company broke it, and I get full refund from the insurance. However, I fixed it. Yeah, it gets several. It has something maybe here and there. There are some scratches, and also the bridge was uh, like the bridge. It was somehow off. Yes, I corrected it, but it might happen that the damage was a little bit bigger than I thought in the beginning, and those screws looks like they're too far left right now. So because of that, it might be that this intonation is wrong, but yeah, I will try to fix it. It should be better right now. Let's. But in the beginning, I don't think it was off. Okay, and I packed up a little bit with the string and the tuner, so let's align the string correctly on the tuner, because otherwise it will not tune good, I believe, but I can do it with this tool. Okay, and let's tune it again. Oh, this is really great for fast tuning the guitar, changing the strings, and in general doing guitar maintenance. Otherwise, there is like so much of this fiddling with those tuners, especially on the guitar with Floyd Rose. But it takes like 3 times much time as is normal as with it. Okay, maybe after that we can play something, but I believe I shouldn't play the Wicker Man because I'm on Twitch also, so maybe also. No, so maybe not. Maybe later we play it on YouTube only. Because on Twitch I cannot actually use original backing tracks. I get warnings, those themes then they are removed. So I stopped doing it. And I'm playing on Twitch only the covers with the backing tracks I have fully created. I have such songs also. Okay, and let's see after it's tuned if the intonation is better. the tuning is pain in the ass because of this moving bridge. And I also see that right now it looks like the strings are farther from the neck. Yeah. So there needs to be another adjust done. So the phone bridge needs to go lower, or maybe even no. Maybe first this rings behind the bridge needs to be fastened. Yep. To be put tighter, so bridge will be lower. It's too high right now, in my opinion. So that is why it takes some time to set it up correctly, because one change affects the other setting. And okay, but it's better. It's much more right now in tune in those higher positions than it was. However, yeah, cannot be like that because right now the action is very high. The strings are really far from the neck, so I don't like playing on the guitar set up like this, so I would need also to correct it. So let's do it. After I will tune it, I will try to do this. I it right now. Yeah, so right now it feels a little bit cheap because the strings are totally too high. And this bridge went really too high, so let's also fix it. So first we will do it this way. I will open this back cavity and tighten up the strings. Not the strings, the screws that are responsible for the Floyd rose, because it went far too up. Yeah, exactly. There is. Thanks for watching. Yeah. You need to be very patient, and there is a lot of adjustment to set it up correctly, because when you change one thing, all others change also. So for example, I have lengthened the scale to set up the intonation, and right now the action is too high. So I would need to take care also of that, and maybe also the neck would need to be readjusted at the end. We'll see. Okay, so here those screws needs to be fastened, but before I'll do it, I will lose the tension a little bit, because yeah, it would be easier for the guitar. So let's use this tool, it's very useful. Otherwise, it's like really pain in the ass to do everything manually. Okay, it's lower, and then let's tighten up this. Let's do a quarter of. Okay, better. And let's tune it back. Let's see right now if it is standard, so let's tune it this way. That is already much lower than it was, yeah, so it should be much better. Way. high. Yeah, the new strings would be also good to have here. So maybe next we'll see if I can do with those old ones all the setup. If not, I will buy a new strings and then do the setup again. However, I needed to do it because I already couldn't play Iron Meat and the Wicker Man because intonation was so far off that I could hear it while playing, so yeah. It wasn't too good. There, I believe. Yeah, the whole tuning of this guitar is really pain in the ass because I'm tuning one string and all the others will go down immediately. Okay, but let's see right now if the intonation is better. Let's first tune it to E and check it. It's better. It's maybe not perfect, but it's only like not even one dot here to the right. Yeah, it's almost perfect. So it's very good because it was like 3 dots so into the right. Yeah. But it won't much better right now at those highest position. And it's good to know how to do it yourself because one of my friends is giving the guitar every time to luthier when he's changing the string, and it costs him like 100 euro. So pretty big money, I would say, for this. And with a little of patience and time, you can do it pretty easily yourself. Okay, fine. Oh, this one is still off. Not so much as it was. But yeah, maybe we can still correct it. Almost there. The G1. This is the most problematic one, always. Yeah, but it's very good. Right now the guitar needs to be tuned and it should be much better. Let's see the okay, I think it's still too high because I like when my pick doesn't fall through the strings. So perhaps we will fasten this bridge even more to have even less action there. I don't know, in Poland he is giving it to someone. Maybe it's very expensive, but yeah, he's setting him a new string, setting the whole intonation, bridge, everything, and it's like this. So yeah, I believe right now such services are extremely expensive, especially when you have the cash, then looks like this, and there are not too much people who can do it. Yeah, the same was with this guitar. When I asked luthier to fix it, because I will show you, it came from the Yeah, here there is, it was beaten up here totally to the wood, and also here. Maybe it's not being visible right now. Let me try to show it better. Oh yeah, you can see right now there is my repair being done, the same there. And the luthier told me to do it. It was like 250 euro, I believe, so 1000 zlotys. So this was the cost of this guitar. I did it myself with like nail polish lacquer and some wood glue and some wood paste. But yeah, it is very, very expensive, I believe, right now to do such stuff. That is why I am doing most of them myself. So all of those guitars are like serviced by me. I'm also changing the electronics and do everything. You can maybe check also on my channel such things when I have corrected the sound of Harley Benton guitar, as it turned out that at first the grounding was not working. Then a few years later, Glenn Benton has also a video that this whole guitar series was bad for this grounding. Yeah. Okay. With intonation is much better right now. However, the bridge is still too high, so I will fasten those screw even more. But on a little bit, like maybe eighth of the whole turn, to put the action even lower. Yeah, and here, for example, maybe you can see that to the bridge there are glued additional weights, and those weights are used normally for tire rims for cars, because this guitar has very low sustain. So to correct the sustain I need, the block on the tremolo was too light, and I needed to make it wide more. So that is why I attached it, and yeah, it fixed the not intonation, but it's the sustain. Yeah, it fixed sustain pretty well, because I found out that to fix the sustain you need the tremolo block that weight more. And it is for me the easiest fix to do it yourself. So you can buy like cheap tire rims weights and attach them. Are passive ones. So those pickups are normal stock Ibanez pickups. I have a pretty good output, maybe not too much bass, but this guitar is in E tuning, and I mostly use it to play like some heavy metal stuff, not death metal. So I think it's enough. Like for Iron Maiden, even for old Sepultura is good. I don't know how they will sound in a band, because I have never played this guitar on a rehearsal or on a gig, but for home recording and for playing at home, those pickups are pretty fine. In my guitar that I am using normally on rehearsal, I have X2N by DiMarzio. This is a great pickup. It's a really, really high output and also high bass. Don't sound good, but maybe it's not so articulate as EMG, and I'm still thinking about going back to EMG because I was playing always on EMG 81 before, but I have it with different guitar, which is right now tuned to B, and we are playing in D, so I'm using different guitar, and I do not want to go back too much to this one. This is the BC Rich Beast. It's huge guitar, and it's huge guitar, and it's not too handy to take every time with yourself on a rehearsal. Yeah, and for playing Old Sepultura and Sarcophago, yeah, those pickups works really, really well. Exactly. Okay, so I think we are there. Still a little bit too high. The strings are from the neck, so this would need to be moved down, I believe. But the intonation is much better right now. So it's basically the same on the 12th fret like on the open string. And here, oh, here still something off, but the G string, let's tune it correctly and see. Better than it was before, but still not perfect. Maybe I can do one more thing to bring down also those screws, so move the whole bridge lower. I do not have an Allen key, but I have some car tools with me, so let's use them for that. No, not this one, not this one, and this one. This should be, yes, this is correct. Okay, so basically I would need to screw it inside more, put it lower, and the same with this one. And let's see. And yeah, of course, retuning. Okay, still too high, but almost there. Okay, so one more thing that is left to lower the action. But this will not lower it too much. If I will bring this, I need to bring this bridge even lower. Even further inside. On 12th fret. Correct, yeah, it's lower. The peak does not go through. But yeah, it's still a little bit too high. Oh, there are not dead sounds, so we can move it even lower. Might be too low because the tuning changed. But we'll see. Okay, yeah, this might be fine right now. We'll see after the guitar will lay for some time, because for sure the strings and the springs will also need to adjust itself to the new settings, and then small adjustment would need to be done. However, let's tune it and check the intonation one more last time. It should be much better. We got E string, and yeah, it's almost there. For A, it needs to be retuned. Still a little bit too high. Okay, but I think I will leave the guitar for a while, so it will add all springs will adjust to new positions, and then check it once again. Maybe I will move it even farther, because right now those springs here are pretty with pretty high tension. However, I think it should be like this, because otherwise the guitar won't be in tune. Okay, so I believe this will be everything. So thanks for watching. So basically this is how you set up the intonation. So if it is too sharp, you need to move it farther from the neck, and if it's too short and it's too flat, then you need go back, yeah, and shorten the scale. Okay, so thanks for watching and listening. See you next time, and let's hope the next cover with Iron Maiden Wickerman will sound better with this guitar. Okay, thanks for watching.